What's up, guys? We're back in the
Hello.
second. We're back in the second down. Tim, Dula, Josh. Let's go.
No doubt.
All right, we're gonna talk about the playoffs. As of right now, okay, we start with the AFC. We got the Patriots with the first seed. We got the Raiders with the second seed. We have the Raiders with the third seed. Fourth seed is the Texans. Fifth seed is the Chiefs, and sixth seed is the Miami Dolphins. In the NFC side, we got the Dallas Cowboys, number 1 seed. We got Seattle Seahawks, number 2 seed. Detroit Lions, number 3 seed. All right, we got Atlanta Falcons, number 4 seed. You have Josh's New York Giants, number 5, and we got the Washington Redskins, number 6. Now, fellas, okay, if we had to pick team in the AFC who's going to come out, who won't make it, who's going to lose their spot, and we got to pick a team in the AFC who's going to surprise everybody and come in. Who you got?
Go ahead, Josh.
I'm kind of looking down right now. I'll let Dula go first if he's got it all planned out. I'm kind of looking at the schedules right now for who's in the hunt.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll start it off then. You got it, Dula?
No, I mean, that's what I was trying to access right now.
Oh, well, I start mine. As well. By the time you guys, all right. Here's the thing. Okay, so far right now, I'm liking the Dolphins. Dolphins got that running game. I don't see them losing the spot. I think the Dolphins are going to stay in there. I do see the Houston Texans with the number 4 spot. I feel like they're gonna fall out. I'm not trusting Brock Osweiler. I'm not trusting the offense. The offense with him is not consistent. The defense is still pretty decent. So I'm gonna take the Texans out.
I like that too because they got 2 straight away games too at the Packers and at the Colts. So
yeah, I like the Steelers. I do like the Pittsburgh Steelers jumping in that playoff spot. Whether they're gonna win the division and Baltimore take number 2, or I like both. I like Pittsburgh in it, regardless if it's the wild card or it's gonna be first place for the division. Now I'm going to NFC. Now, here's the thing: the Giants have a 2-game lead, pretty much a 2-game lead of everybody's trying to come in there. So it's going to be kind of hard. But the bad part is if my Cowboys lose to the Minnesota Vikings on Thursday, what's going to happen is the Vikings will have a 1 game behind the Giants, and on top of that, the Vikings do have to own the tiebreaker if that was to happen. But for some reason, I see the Washington Redskins not making it. I see them not making it, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace the Redskins with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Why? They're playing pretty decent. Not really a bad schedule coming up. I know they got a game against the Chargers. I feel like the Redskins are going to lose against the Cardinals this week. The Buccaneers will win their game at the Chargers and jump in that spot. And they're playing very hot right now.
Interesting.
Hey, I love Jamie. I love Jameis Winston's chant. I love his chants.
Well, let's go with the AFC. If I'm looking at who's in right now, I'm actually not sold on Kansas City. I think the mystique of Kansas City is kind of this running defense type game. I think it's going to wear off. I think it's going to wear off sooner than week 15 or 16. I don't think Kansas City is going to get in. I think actually Denver is going to bump them down the line and push Kansas City out. Because I actually believe in Miami and what they're doing. So I think they'll make the playoffs. So now I think Kansas City is going to get bumped. I put Denver in there. On the NFC side, it's a little harder. You look at Dallas. Dallas has that division wrapped up pretty much. Seattle has their division wrapped up pretty much. The Giants, 8-3 are probably going to make the playoffs, barring some collapse. So you got to look at where the most volatility is. Unfortunately, that's with Detroit. I'm going to take Detroit out, and I'm going to put a surging Green Bay team in there.
What? What the hell? What the hell you said?
I think I know what Dula's doing. He is betting against his team is like a tradition.
Hold on.
They tend to win. They tend to win. So I see what Dula's doing.
Wait a minute.
He's gonna hope he's wrong. I know what he's doing.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Look at my shoes right now.
Let's go.
Dula, are you serious?
Before we berate Dula, Josh, go.
Yeah, I like what Tim was saying earlier too about the Texans. I was looking at their schedule. They're going to Lambeau and then they're going to Indy in the next 2 weeks, and that could be 2 possible losses just to put them right outside of the wild card round already. And I look at the Steelers, barring even if they do lose to the Giants, the remaining schedule is at the Bills, and then 3 straight games against division opponents against Bengals, Ravens, and Browns, which they could easily just sweep 4 in a row and end up in the 10-6 record. And I think they could easily sneak in from the 8th seed all the way into possibly the 4th or 5th. On the NFC side, the Lions are a tricky team because they've been squeaking out the wins, this year. They're like the opposite of the Giants of last year. Rather than blowing the games in the last minute or so within 7 points, they're actually on the opposite side. They're winning those games within the last. And that's what the game is all about, finding the W and how to close out the games. But at the same time, I just don't like it's kind of iffy, and I don't like I can't put that positivity stamp that they're going to make it all the way in. I think they could slip out too. They got a hard game coming up at the Saints in Metrodome, and then at Giants, at Cowboys, and then Packers. That could be a tough stretch for them. I do see someone like the Saints with the way they've been playing lately, possibly squeaking in, facing at the Bucs, at the Cardinals after they face the Lions this coming week, and then the Buccaneers again at Falcons. I think there's possibly another 4 to 5 wins in there with the way they've been playing. I think they've been catching fire as of late. I don't like the Packers. I think they've just been playing. That O-line gives Rodgers no time. If it wasn't Aaron Rodgers playing in that damn quarterback position, they would be struggling just to put 7 to 10 points on the board. But because Aaron Rodgers is so damn good, he's got a rocket arm and he can scramble like eggs. That's the reason they're putting points on the board still. And Jordy Nelson sucks this year. I'm sorry. He can't catch a damn cold. He drops everything. He doesn't have that burst anymore after his ACL tear. He can't get away or separation as much as he could. I'm not liking that offense. I'm not, and I can't put them in. I think they possibly lose out, maybe get 6-7 wins total on the season.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Detroit Lions got that division tight like a bad wedgie. I mean, Green Bay is. It's
just the defense of the Lions that worries me. If they get
Green
under wraps,
defense. Did we not see Kirk Cousins just throwing Madden touchdowns on Green Bay secondary? Green Bay secondary is terrible. Didn't they get Christine? Hey, Sean. Pete Carroll very good for the Seattle Seahawks. So why don't you get on the phone and say, look, hey, since you're not using Christine Michael, just give us back, because when they're gonna run the ball, the Packers don't want to run the ball. They got Starks, you got Christine Michael. The guy hasn't carried the ball yet. I mean, and plus he's hurt too with the thigh injury he had. They went to that secret tent. That secret tent during the Monday Night Football game. So, here's my thing. Detroit Lions, to me right now, did we not see how they won that game against Minnesota? They don't stop. That's a different team. Matthew Stafford is an MVP candidate. He's balling. I know Douglas right now in his mind, he's still with the smirk like, yeah, that's right. Listen, I'm the one who said from the beginning of the season, Detroit Lions are going to ball right into the playoffs. That division is Detroit all the way. Listen, is Quato listening? I know Quato right now went to Woodhull Hospital to visit Teddy Bridgewater, bought him some Cracker Jack, gave him some flowers. And, maybe for next year he'll be fine. But this year, Minnesota ain't cutting it. We're going to take care of business tomorrow.
All right. Well, on that note, we check you guys on the last final down. We got the picks. We got the picks coming up to you guys shortly.
You do it out there, you dollar.